A brand new house in Logan Square costs $27,000 more than a 100-year-old one. In Lincoln Park, it costs $728,000 more. Same size house. Let me show you why that's not a typo. Here's the mistake most everybody makes, including a lot of agents. In Logan Square, the typical vintage home sold for $875,000. The typical new construction home sold for $1.635 million. So people look at that and say, wow, new construction costs are almost double. Except those aren't the same house. The vintage home is 2,300 square feet. The new one is 3,800. You're not comparing old to new. You're comparing a small home to a big one. So I did it differently. I pulled only homes between 3,800 and 5,000 square feet and compared vintage to new inside that same range. Now you're actually comparing apples to apples. In Logan Square, a 4,000 square foot vintage home runs about $1,620,000. A 4,000 square foot brand new home, $1,647,000, $27,000 apart. On a $1.6 million purchase, that's a rounding error. Buyers are not paying for new, they're paying for size. Now watch it climb as you move east. Westtown, that same gap is $100,000. Lakeview, $243,000, and North Center, $366,000. Lincoln Park, $728,000 more for a new construction on an identical footprint. And here's the thing. Lincoln Park charges the most for new construction and has almost nothing left to build. Only 3% of its sales this year were new. Logan Square charges the least and is building constantly. The premium is highest exactly where the supply is gone. So, if you're weighing a gut rehab vintage home against a new build, ask one question. What's the price per square foot for each? In 4 of these 5 neighborhoods, the vintage house is the better buy on math. In Lincoln Park, it's the much better buy. I've broken all of this out in Monday Morning Coffee this week. The link's in the bio.